So my guest is coming over pretty early in the morning, around 8 o'clock, which is extremely early for me. You guys, if you watch my morning routine, you know I don't typically get out of bed until at the earliest 9:30, 9 o'clock. So to have someone come over to my house at 8 o'clock is pretty extreme. So in order to save myself some time, I'm doing a little bit of the prep the night before. So what I've decided I'm gonna have for our little breakfast is I'm gonna have a savory toast and a sweet toast. For the savory toast, we're gonna start with a hummus spread, and then we'll place some tomato on there, sliced tomato, some sliced avocado, a little bit of sea salt, extra virgin olive oil drizzle, and that'll be tasty, right? And then for the sweet toast, we're gonna do a peanut butter. I'm gonna mix it together with some cinnamon, some honey, spread that over the toast, add some sliced bananas, call it a day, right? Now, for the hummus, I did go with a store-bought Sabra hummus, which is okay. It's definitely okay. It's not bad at all. In fact, I think it's pretty good. I can make my own homemade hummus, but I don't have the time today. And so I'm gonna add a little bit of kick to it by adding a little bit of fresh lemon and then also some herbes de Provence. Herbes de Provence is just simply like rosemary, thyme, basil, lavender. I think there's one more, I forget, but it's a medley of different herbs. You can also just be kind of boring and just add plain parsley. Doesn't really matter. I just like to add a little bit of greenery to make it a little bit better. So we're gonna just mix that together in a bowl. I already have some fresh lemon. Mix in a bowl, and then I'll serve that tomorrow morning. Same thing for the sweet. I'm gonna just mix this together, have it ready to go in the morning, and then I'll be able to use it in the future just for myself and my household. So we're gonna just add our hummus to this bowl, like so. And I already have a little bit of fresh lemon juice in this little container here, which honestly is going to be enough for this recipe. You don't need too much. One thing I like to always tell people is you can always add more, you can never take away. So if push comes to shove, add a little bit less than what you think, because you can always add more, but you can't take it away once it's in there. I'm gonna add some of the greenery, and then we're gonna just mix. And then the magical thing about this, when you do it like this, is that when you serve it out of your own container and you've added a little bit of spice to it, you've doctored it up, as some people like to say, it's basically semi-homemade. Like, I know I added literally 2 ingredients, but this is officially semi-homemade. Let's give this a little bit of a taste. Okay, let's give this a bit of a taste. See what it's giving. Oh my God, that's good. Oh yeah. One more taste for good measure. Wow. Yeah. That fresh lemon juice, I promise you guys, if you're not putting fresh lemon juice in your hummus, you're not doing hummus right. Like, come on, you're not doing it right at all. Get your life together. It's so funny that fresh lemon has such a powerful impact on whatever you're cooking with. I add fresh lemon to everything. Like, it really can take a dish to the next level with ease. So I always keep a dish full of lemons at all times. It's good on fish, when you're cooking fish or any meats, especially chicken, salmon, tilapia, whitefish. It's also really good as an addition to an iced tea. I like to add it to my iced green tea. It's really tasty. And now we have one of the spreads all done. before you ask, I don't have measurements. I don't really do measurements. I just let my ancestors guide my every move. And like I said before, just don't add a lot of anything and then just build as you go. We're gonna add a pretty good amount of peanut butter just because I want to have the option to go for either a regular peanut butter or have some for myself that is a little bit sweeter. Okay, and we'll stop right there. That'll be enough of the peanut butter. We're gonna add some of the honey. We'll stop there and kind of taste it as we go. I'm gonna add some cinnamon. And then we're gonna just give this a really good mix. Okay, we're gonna just give this a really good mix. It might be kind of hard at first because you are dealing with peanut butter, but it should get easier as you incorporate more of that honey. It'll become less viscous and a little bit more smooth. Let's give this a taste, see where we are. Definitely can go for a bit more honey and a bit more of the cinnamon. So we're gonna be somewhat liberal with the second addition of both. That's really good. I'm gonna add a little bit more cinnamon though. A little bit more cinnamon. I think the sweetness level, we're there. Okay, so let's try this. I think third time's the charm. It is. Incredible. For all the parents out there that's buying that processed gook where it has all the peanut butter and cinnamon and sugar already incorporated in it, I recommend that you do it from scratch because you have more control over the amounts. You know what I mean? And I think that when you buy a lot of prepackaged things, it can be somewhat difficult to really realize how much is in everything. But when you make it from scratch, you make your own special Duke. But when you make it from scratch and do like your own thing, you really can control the amount. And that completes another spread. Good morning, guys. It is about 20 minutes until 8 o'clock when my guest is supposed to arrive. And I'm just going to just do my last minute touches to breakfast, or at least preparing for breakfast. It's kind of one of those things where I'm not getting everything prepared and ready to go because obviously I'm gonna give her choices. Like, do you want the savory toast? Do you want the sweet toast? Or do you want both? Do you want French press coffee? So there's some conversations that needs to happen before I just start plating a bunch of food. I mean, that's really the only food. So like, you know, so yeah, we'll see. So I'm not gonna show myself prepping the rest of what I need to do, which is really just slicing tomatoes and avocado. But I will show some finishing touches once I've served. And yeah, I'll do some B-roll, some cool B-roll or something like that. And then I'll do like a little recap of what's going on in my life before ending the video. Okay guys, I'll talk to you soon. Okay guys, I am done with my little breakfast and my guest that I had over this morning. sorry I didn't really get a lot of footage of the plating and everything, but we were kind of under time constraints because she had to leave like around 9 o'clock, so we only had an hour to spend together. And so after plating the food and everything, I didn't want to spend like, 10 minutes, 10, 15 minutes filming everything. So that's why you kind of just saw a little bit of the aftermath, a little bit of a not so good looking shot of all the food, but it was very terrific. And I do want to talk about these two bread brands that I'm obsessed with now. So this is the St. Pierre French brioche bread. You can pick this up at the grocery store. I got it from Meijer. They also sell it at Kroger. I'm sure they sell it at all the big chains. It is so good. Those that follow me on Instagram probably know and have probably seen me use this bread before for like French toast, but it worked really great for my peanut butter spread that I had with bananas and strawberries. It was such an excellent pairing. Definitely get their French brioche bread. It comes in all these different types of, sizes and packages and types. Like they have the brioche French toast bread, they've got the brioche buns, they've got the brioche sliced bread like this. They've got brioche in every bread form that you can ever imagine. So it's really good, highly recommended by St. Pierre, very good. And then the bread that I went with that was suggested by a lot of my followers on Instagram, this Dave's Killer Bread. Baby, let me tell you, this bread was so effing good. So I got the Power Seed organic bread, which is like, it's sweetened with organic fruit juices. It's not like sweet, but it's not like a super dry, astringent type of wheat bread. It's very good. It was very seedy, a lot of protein, a lot of fiber, whole grain, really good macros in here, really excellent macros, and the flavor was just really good. So I'm a fan of Dave's Killer Bread. That man right there, get you a man like that, okay? It was really excellent as toast. I have tried it with just jelly, very tasty. I tried it with my hummus spread, with hummus, avocado, extra virgin olive oil, and what else did I do? Tomato. Excellent, really, really good. So thank you to my Instagram family for recommending Dave's Killer Bread. I'm definitely gonna start trying it, especially when I have guests. Now, I usually stick to my keto bread because I'm all about the low carb and keeping unnecessary carbs out of my life when possible. But when I have guests, I'm gonna start serving this bread. So this bread is really, really good. Other than that, it was a lovely time. I had a great time with her. She's always great, Julia Lynn. Love her to death. But yeah, thank you for watching today's video. I am going to go edit some more videos. I'm always editing a video, okay? Like I'm always editing a video in my spare time. But yeah, go check out some of my reels and my shorts. I've been working really hard and hopefully you guys like what you see. And if you do, be sure to like the video, comment down below, any and every comment that comes to mind. I love engaging with you guys. I really appreciate it when you guys comment because I'm a chatterbox. As you can tell, I've been trying to end this video for 10 minutes and I just can't end the video because I'm talking so much. So I love engaging. So anyway, guys, I'll talk to you later. Bye.